croeso i Brifysgol Glyndwr Wrexham ac i seremoni raddio y Brifysgol. Yr ail o 5 seremoni i'w chynnal dros 3 diwrnod. Welcome to Wrexham Glyndwr University and to the university's graduation ceremony, the second of 5 ceremonies to be held over 3 days. Y mae 2 ran i'r seremoni sy'n cael ei alw yn gynulliad y Brifysgol. Yn rhan gyntaf y cynulliad, byddwn yn derbyn yn gymrawd anrhydeddus, unigolyn a ystyrir yn deilwng o'r anrhydedd yma. Yn ail ran y seremoni, byddwn yn cyflwyno tystysgrifau, diplomau a graddau. There are 2 parts to this ceremony, known as a congregation of the university. In the first part, we will receive, as an honorary fellow, an individual who has been judged worthy of this honour. In the second part of the ceremony, we will be presenting certificates, diplomas and degrees. Wel, mae nawr yn rhoi pleser mawr i mi wahodd Trevor Jones, Canghellor Prifysgol Glyndwr Wrexham, i agor y ceremony. It gives me great pleasure to invite Trevor Jones, Chancellor of Wrexham Glyndwr University, to open the ceremony.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduands. For many of you today's ceremony is the official end of your studies here at Wrexham Glyndwr University and is marked by these formal proceedings known as a congregation, followed by informal celebrations in the Edward Llwyd Centre. The reason for this congregation is so that degrees can be conferred, honorary fellowships awarded, and other business which concerns the university can be carried out. And so by the authority given to me by the university, it gives me great pleasure to open this congregation of Wrexham Glyndwr University and to ask that the university proclamation be read.
Hyder trwy addysg. Bydded hysbys i aelodau'r Brifysgol ac i bawb sydd yn bresennol. Y cynhelir heddiw ar y dyddiad hwn, dydd Mercher y 1af o Dachwedd 2017, yn nhref Wrexham. Gynulliad awdurdodedig o Brifysgol Glyndwr Wrexham a Phrifysgol Cymru i dderbyn yn gymrawd anrhydeddus, unigolyn teilwng, sydd trwy ei weithredoedd wedi profi ei hun yn deilwng o barch yn y gymdeithas academaidd. Derbynir i'w gwobrau hefyd unigolion sydd trwy efrydiaeth yn y Brifysgol a thrwy ddisg, medr a dyfalbarhad wedi teilyngu'r cyfryw raddau yn unol ag ordeiniadau'r Brifysgol. Gyda phob gweddi a dymuniad, ar iddynt fwynhau iechyd a hir hoedl i wasanaethu ei hoes a'i cenedl dan fendith y nef. Yna, dy oleuni a gyfyd mewn tywyllwch. Ath dywyllwch a fydd fel hanner dydd, a rhai a fyddant ohono ti a adeiladant yr hen ddiffeithleoedd. Y mae digonedd o aer ac o emau. ond geiriau deallus yw'r trysor gwerthfawrocaf. Hyder trwy addysg. Confidence through education. Be it known to members of the university and to all here present that an authorised congregation of Wrexham Glyndwr University and the University of Wales is being held here in the town of Wrexham. This day, Wednesday, 1st of November 2017, to receive as an honorary fellow a worthy person who through his actions and deeds has shown himself to be worthy of the respect of the academic community. In addition, those who have through study at the university and through learning, ability and perseverance been deemed worthy of university awards in accordance with the ordinances of the university will be admitted to their appropriate degrees, in the hope that they may be given health and long life to serve their generation and their country under the blessing of heaven. Then shall thy light rise in obscurity, and thy darkness be as the noonday, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places. There is gold and a multitude of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel. Mae Owain Glyndwr wedi ein hysbrydoli ni dros y canrifoedd. Tra roedd Shakespeare yn disgrifio'r dyn, roedd y bardd Cymraeg Iolo Goch yn disgrifio ei lys. Gorau Cymro, tro trilew. Bia'r wlad, lyn bywer lew. Gŵr meingrydd gore mangre. A ffiau'r llys, hoff yw'r lle. The spirit of Glyndwr has inspired generations. The Welsh poet Iolo Goch described his court, while Shakespeare spoke of the man. He is a worthy gentleman, exceedingly well-read and profited in strange concealments, valiant as a lion and wondrous affable, and as bountiful as mines of India. Wel, mae nawr yn bleser gen I alw ar Trevor Jones I gyflwyno Brian Howes, OBE, am gymrodoriaeth anrhydeddus. It now gives me pleasure to call upon Trevor Jones to present Brian Howes, OBE, for an honorary fellowship.
Business, enterprise and innovation flow through the veins of Brian Howes, who has had a long and distinguished international business career in the pharmaceuticals and the paper industries. A biologist by training, having graduated in zoology from Queen Mary College, University of London, Brian worked in the pharmaceutical industry before embarking on a 30-year career with the global paper manufacturer, Kimberly-Clark. As president of the Kimberly-Clark European Business Division, with sites in Wales, Cumbria, and 8 locations across the continent, he established a head office and a world-class manufacturing unit in Flintshire, and was awarded an OBE for services to industry, to the paper industry. As well as that illustrious career in business, Brian found time to provide a guiding hand at a particularly vital time for the history of this university. It was the transition from Newey to the university. It was a very arduous job, and he carried it out wonderfully well, and is claimed to be one of the cadre of people who really made this university come into being. As well as that, over the past 25 years, Brian's successful and interesting career has also enabled him to be involved in numerous enterprises and arts sector activities in Wales. He was the founder chairman of Finance Wales, which will shortly be having its headquarters moved here to Wrexham, and has served as chairman of Oriel Mostyn, Livewire Cymru, Young Enterprises, the Prince of Wales Youth Business Trust, and as a board member of Clwyd Theatre Cymru. Optic Technicum, Business in the Community Wales, the Prince's Trust Wales, and currently Culture Action in Llandudno. A vast array of contribution that has gone on for many years to the life of Wales. How he manages it, but he does have time to enjoy boating, walking, gardening, and spending time with 6 grandchildren. He has been honoured for his services to this university. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Brian Howes, OBE for the sake of honour, Fellow of Glyndwr University.
Well, after that introduction, I will say a few words. Difficult to stop me sometimes. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, potential new graduates, and friends and family. Thank you again for this great honour. It really does mean a lot to me. I appreciate it very much indeed. Thank you. I really enjoyed my time as Chair of Governors here as we transitioned from Newey into Glyndwr. We knew that degree awarding powers were very important to us, but equally important was deciding what was going to be different about Glyndwr as opposed to Newey. And it's great to see some of those ideas coming through so well. The greater emphasis on a research-led curriculum, the recognition that's been received for the very high quality of teaching here at Glyndwr, and that Maria's triple helix approach is beginning to pay dividends and placing Glyndwr at the heart of the community and becoming a valued partner to industry, the public sector, and the voluntary sectors here in North Wales. It's particularly good to see the partnership developing with local schools and the impact that has on accessibility. But that's enough about that. I mean, really today is all about celebrating the achievements, all of you, you graduands, as you're now called, who are sitting there looking good, exuding a sense of excitement, and so you jolly well should. Well done to you all, and thanks also to all your friends and family for whom this is also such a proud day. It's funny, when you get to my age, and I'm looking out there seeing you, it makes me think of my own student days in the dark ages, and how much has changed, and how much we lacked. So many things that you now take for granted. I mean, we didn't have washing up liquid, you know, when I was a student, or pop-up toasters, and I was really pleased to get those. We didn't have colour TV either. And certainly we didn't have manned space travel, all of which are now in your reach. Well, colour TV's been in your reach for a long time. When I started work in the late 50s, what I took to my first job, I meant to bring it today, but it's a slide rule. And a lot of you won't even know what a slide rule is, but it was the precursor to the calculator. And we used pen and paper, snail mail, and landlines to do our jobs. And we weren't at that stage aware of all the excitement to come. I think Which did a study of the 60 great inventions over the last 60 years. There are so many of them. Calculators, computers, mobile phones, email, a whole new world of information technology which took over our lives. And they've revolutionized the way we live, the way we work, and how we do business. You are now familiar with all the things that changed during my lifetime. It's not over yet, but it changed during my student and working days and the lives of my contemporaries. They're second nature to you now, and they're probably incorporated in your curriculum and day-to-day experience. The only point I'll make to you today is you know a hell of a lot of stuff now, but you still don't know what you don't know, as we didn't know what was coming down the track to us. Innovation from here on in is likely to be even more rapid than in the past. Inventions and developments are likely to be even more dramatic and also likely to be pretty random and unpredictable. So you may think you know what's coming, but I've found you don't usually. So it's pretty important for you, and the only advice I give really is to be responsive and open to change and to welcome and embrace change. I spent most of my working life either receiving instruction on how to change and being encouraged to change, or in the latter years, encouraging my people to change. Because there are going to be big changes coming in the political and economic scene, which we've seen already, in the products and services which we sell, in the way in which we manage our businesses, and the way in which we are managed ourselves, and the way we transact sales, and in the way we deliver them. All that means actually that product life cycles are becoming shorter. See the number of times you change your mobile phones these days or get the software updated. And not only product life cycles, which I hope you all have learnt about, will continue to shorten, the life cycles of businesses will get shorter too. So increasingly, employment will not be for life. So don't hang around waiting for long service awards. There are very few companies that get to a point where they're giving those these days. The best thing I can recommend is you give each job that you'd have the best shot, but also be prepared to change jobs either within the company or moving companies to build experience. Staying in the same job, doing the same thing for 10 years, and your next prospective employer may say, that's all very well, you haven't had 10 years experience, you've had 1 year's experience 10 times, and that is not as valuable as a constantly changing experience. Better still, get a job in an organization that creates a learning environment which increasingly exists, and take every opportunity to continue to add to your experience. I've been on courses where people have said, I've been sent on this course, I don't really want to be here, and they don't do very well. If you're given a chance to learn or go on a course or a seminar, grab it with both hands. I speak as someone who's had 15 different jobs with 7 different employers. I've been made redundant twice and retired 20 years ago, which is why I've had time to do all the other things that the Chancellor was talking about. I'll just say, whatever you do with your lives, enjoy them. I wish you every success, whether you're riding the waves of change or just making waves. And thank you for allowing me to share your day. And thank you again, University, for this honorary fellowship. Much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Bydded hysbys i aelodau'r Brifysgol ac i bawb sydd yn bresennol fod y Brifysgol wedi rhoddi'r awdurdod i'r Athro Maria Hynffela i dderbyn i'w graddau fyfyrwyr Prifysgol Glyndwr Wrexham a enillodd raddau yn unol â rheolau'r Brifysgol. Gwelir enwau'r rhai y gellir ei derbyn i'w graddau yn y cynulliad hwn yn y rhestr printiedig sydd wedi ei ddosbarthu. Let it be known to members of the University and to all who are present that the University has granted authority to Professor Maria Hynffela to admit to their degrees students of Wrexham Glyndwr University who have qualified for degrees according to the regulations of the university. The names of those who may be admitted to their degrees in this congregation are to be seen on the printed lists that have been distributed today. Anrhydeddus Isganghellor, cyflwynaf i chi y myfyrwyr hyn o Brifysgol Glyndwr Wrexham i'w graddau, diplomau a'i tystysgrifau priodol. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present you these students from Wrexham Glyndwr University to their respective certificates, diplomas and degrees. Tystysgrif Genedlaethol Uwch, Higher National Certificate.
Jessica Sielska, Catherine Yarwood.
Bachelor yn y celfyddydau anrhydedd. Bachelor of Arts, Honours.
Katarzyna Bednarczyk, Louise Burgoyne, Daniel Collins, Jodie Edwards. Damien Fielder, Holly Jones, Emma Matthews, Amina Moss. Abu Mustafa, Abigail Nixon, Noreen Rashid, Tugwa Jewani. Suraj Golakram, Riaz Anwar, Leanne Bagley, Emily Bagnall. Robert Barlow, Seema Boya, Abigail Blakemore, Connor Brown. Olabisi Brown, Felix Conde, Marie Cookman, Joanne Edwards. Selena Ellis, Juliet Garazol, Louise Handley. Katie Hilton, Eva Hristova, Fahim Hussein. Dami Ifede, Lukasz Danota, Maria Luisa Langa, Emma Lewis. Pearl Robinson, Hamza Safdar, Emily Slater. Anthony Wright, Samira York, Taslima Akhtar, MD Jahadul Alam. Saidul Islam, Bagia Sawandi Anjala Kompanange, MD Mostafiza Rahman, Moligoda Senarantne. Jahid Ahmad, Khaled Ahmed, Rajib Ahmed, Helen Kappa. Puri Chung, Faisal Chowdhury, Ishtiaq Chowdhury, MD Shamsul Huda Chowdhury. T.M. Alamagir Chowdhury, David Fairbanks, Kevin Gibson, Mahedi Hassan. Shingpat Ho, Mubarak Hossain, MD Saddam Hussain, Zia-ur Rahman Khan. Ming Lam, Po Lee, Ka Lung, MD Nafio Limon. MD Asab Mia, Angelica Olarita, Swapan Kumar Paul. Gamaje Pereira, Arafat Rabbani, Sadushi Ranawalege, Abdul Rahman. Catherine Rodriguez Gonzalez, Rezaul Roni, Soyeb Sohal, Ka Tai. Kandoka Alom, Nazmin Begum, MD Sultan Chowdhury, Abdul Kasham. Danushka Lamapalage, Pardeep Singh, Vicky.
Enillydd Gwobr Israddedig y CIPD, winner of the CIPD Undergraduate Prize.
Samantha Brackenbury.
A parhau yn awr gyda'r gwobrau baglor yn y celfyddydau anrhydedd. Continuing with the Bachelor of Arts Honours Awards.
Peter Davis, Hiswela de Silva, Joseph de Silva, Anna Zigilorska. Christian Awere, Justina Kowalchuk, Cumrun Nahar, Abdul Munim Papu. Rasudan Ragava, Alex Baldwin, Alexandra Gaboshka. Henry Hazelhurst, Nadine Isaacs, David Jones, Francesca Mares. Dagan Minase, Michaela Needham, Wendy Pitt. Jessica Taylor, Emma Vaughan, Anna Zartarian Walsh, MD, Boyan. MD Khan, MD Mahuba Rahman, MD AZM Zaifuddin.
Wel, cyn i'r is-ganghellor anerch y cynulliad, mae nawr yn bleser gen i gyflwyno Mrs Ceinwen Roberts i'r llwyfan am gyflwyniad cerddorol. We will now have a short musical interlude from Mrs Ceinwen Roberts before the Vice-Chancellor addresses the congregation. hoffwn yn awr, wahodd yr is-ganghellor I roi ei hanherchiad. I would now like to invite the Vice-Chancellor to give her address.
Chancellor, Chair, graduating students, parents, spouses, friends, colleagues, honoured guests, fellows, members of the Board of Governors, ladies and gentlemen. Bron da, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you most warmly to today's award ceremony at Wrexham Glyndwr University on what is a very special day for everyone assembled here today, whether you're here in the hall or watching the live stream from somewhere else in the world. The cameras and the spotlight will be focusing on our graduating students. You are the reasons for the celebrations. Gaining a university degree is one of the highest personal achievements, and you should be proud of how far you've come through your hard work, your commitment, and how you have embraced the opportunity of a university education. To our graduates, I know I speak on behalf of all the staff and governors at the university when I say congratulations and well done. I'm delighted at the chance to speak to you and to those who've travelled with you, to congratulate you and to meet you informally afterwards. Obtaining a degree isn't easy. It's not supposed to be. It takes dedication, application, and hard work. There is definitely no luck entering into it, but it's worth it. A qualification retains its value for a lifetime. As we celebrate your achievements today, it's important that we remember all those who made your success possible. This includes, of course, all your friends here in the university who will have given you support and encouragement. It also includes all the academic staff, administration, the technicians, professional services staff, such as the library, registry, student services, finance, estates, catering, and the sports centre, who've helped you and supported you throughout your time here. Equally, our tributes include the Students' Union, who looked after all your interests here and gently persuaded some of you to be course reps, bringing the student voice to every level of the university. They also roped you into societies and kept you on the straight and narrow during whatever interesting things you might have got up to during your time here. It's also very important for us to remember those who helped you get here in the first place. Teachers at your schools, perhaps, your employers who supported you financially or time-wise, and of course, first and foremost, those on the home front. No matter how much individual talent you have, very few people can thrive unless they have a supportive environment around them. People who let you get on with your studies, who shouldered some of your responsibilities, and those who lent a listening ear when you needed one. Those people deserve our thanks today, and you couldn't have managed without them, so on your behalf, I'd like to thank them all. So at this point, let's see in how much you have appreciated them. So could I ask all our graduates please to stand? Could you turn round and face towards your home front who are behind you right now, wherever they are, and give them a round of applause and show them your appreciation. Thank you. Thank you, excellent. You can sit down again now. Thank you. That was very good. And still waving at the live stream as well, I think. We're all entitled to feel pride in the achievements of someone we love, and I hope our guests are enormously proud of their son or daughter, husband, wife, or partner, or in some cases, mother or father, because we have all ages here graduating today. And what you have achieved is phenomenal. I hope you experience great joy and pleasure in the success of someone to whom you are so close. I feel so privileged as the Vice-Chancellor of this university, witnessing the great quality of the work demonstrated here by staff and students alike. We have an incredible diversity of programs, ranging from engineering and technology to marketing, accountancy, social work, occupational therapy, psychology, journalism, the arts, music technology, ceramics design, and many more. But they are not just a random collection of courses that happen to be in Wrexham or on one of our other campuses. They share a common philosophy, a distinctive way in which they are delivered. The vast majority of the courses are recognized by their relevant professional, statutory or regulatory body, and they focus on very specific and practical fields of work. This focus on practical and career-focused study is a common thread for all our programs, with plenty of opportunities for work-related experience, live briefs, and group assignments along the way, which help to give students those all-important communication and team-working skills over and above their subject knowledge. A second feature of Wrexham Glyndwr University as a small university is that we have an eye to the personal development of our students. I often hear people talk about the community feel at the university. We care about our students. They are a name, not a number. What's really special about this university as well is that students take responsibility and look out for each other. Did you know that our Students' Union won the National Award for the Best Education Initiative in the whole UK sector this year? They beat off 100 other universities with the advocacy module offered to course reps in partnership with our School of Social and Life Sciences. That's how a small university from Wrexham outshone entries from big universities in London, Leeds and Manchester, you name it. So let's give our Students' Union a clap, shall we? They deserve it. Thank you. Not to be outdone, earlier this year as a university we submitted our entry under the new UK-wide Teaching Excellence Framework for Higher Education. Now, does the system really need yet another league table? Some of you might wonder. But this one's different. It measures the actual impact and outcomes of education on the students. It takes into account their level of satisfaction and employability, and the rating is not influenced by huge spending on research, unlike the classical league tables. We received some excellent feedback from the review panel. I'll just single out two of their observations about what we have to offer. They said that we offer teaching which encourages high levels of student engagement and commitment to learning, with high levels of interaction with industry, business and the public sector, ensuring currency and relevance in the curriculum. And secondly, they said that we have an institutional culture that facilitates excellent teaching through staff and student-led teaching awards, comprehensive professional development and an annual conference. In recognition, we received a silver medal in the National Teaching Excellence Framework, of which we are very proud indeed. Clearly, such an award marks our success in achieving what we're about as a university. We provide education, training, research opportunities, which are aligned with demand and offer good value to students and employers. That's our reason for being, the job we have to do. And of course, we value the silver recognition under the TEF. But we need to do more, in the spirit of what is known as the civic mission of a university. Kirsty Williams, the Minister for Education in Wales, is keen to see universities develop their civic engagement more comprehensively. This is also in the context of a piece of legislation called the Wellbeing of Future Generations Act 2015, which quite simply obliges all organizations in receipt of public funding to consider the longer term and to collaborate with others for the good of society today and into the future. Now that might sound a little bit like motherhood and apple pie. Nobody could possibly disagree with it. But what does it mean in practice? Well, for a start, to effect positive change within our communities, universities should look to support and facilitate transformation in services which people have most contact with, regardless of age, socioeconomic status or cultural background. And those are our public and third sector services, our hospitals, GP surgeries, schools, uniformed services, local government, social services and other community support services which are often voluntary. And we are doing exactly that. In the past year, we have forged stronger links with the local authorities in Wrexham and beyond, the North Wales Police Force, healthcare organisations, both sides of the border, the North Wales Prison, local sports clubs and various charities. We're actively encouraging staff and student volunteering. We are making available our expertise to support policy development. Having a sense of civic mission is about team working within our community. and that sits very well with the ethos and strategy of Wrexham Glyndwr University. In keeping with this spirit of team working, I will again be handing over in a little while to the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Claire Taylor, herself a great champion and author on the subject of civic engagement. As a senior academic leader in the university overseeing our program portfolio, she's the one congratulating you, shaking your hand when you come onto this platform, while I sit down and relax and give everyone a clap. I'm really looking forward to it. Finally, I hope that you will look back at your time at the university together with your fellow students with great affection as a rewarding experience. Armed with a qualification, you will now leave us with the ability to grasp your future positively for yourselves, your families and friends, and for your communities. You'll be able to contribute actively to society, much in the same way that we as a university take our responsibility towards our students and towards our civic mission very seriously. I wish you every success in your future career and look forward to hearing from you again through our alumni network. Enjoy the celebrations today. But most of all, I wish you pob lwc, iechyd a hapus rwydd da. Good luck, good health, and happiness. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you.
Anrhydeddus Is-Ganghellor. Cyflwynaf i chi y myfyrwyr hyn o Brifysgol Glyndwr, Wrexham, yw graddau, diplomau a'i tystysgrifau priodol. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present you these students from Wrexham Glyndwr University to their respective certificates, diplomas and degrees. Bachelor mewn Gwyddoniaeth and Rhydedd. Bachelor of Science, Honours.
Jeanette Baker, Natasha Berry, Adam Jones. Shelley Lewis Roberts, Rafal Mazurkiewicz, Joshua Owen. Jacqueline Cumming, Karen Rossington.
Meistr mewn gweinyddu busnes, Master of Business Administration.
Timothy Carey, Donna Daly, Francis Johnson, Hay Kuhn. Kwok Lai, Farouk Lawal, Wing Low. Wing Tong, Vincent Uwegba, Tin Yi Wong, Yi Yim. Hugh Yip, Galina Zakova.
Bachelor yn y Celfyddydau Anrhydedd, Bachelor of Arts, Honours.
MD Zahirul Hock. Onyekachi Okoye. Shreya Thapa.
Doethir mewn athroniaeth. Teitl y thesis, Darogan Cymwyseddau Arweinyddiaeth a Rheolaeth Ganol Datblygol o fewn cyd-destun Hy-13 Awdurdodau Lleol Cymru. Doctor of Philosophy. Thesis title, The Prediction of Emerging Middle Managerial and Leadership Competencies within the context H13 of Welsh Local Authorities.
Sarah Evans.
Doethir mewn athroniaeth. Teitl y thesis, Ail feddwl am gyfraniad economaidd y sector gwirfoddol I gynnyrch domestig gros. Astudiaeth achos o Ogledd Cymru. Doctor of Philosophy. Thesis title, Rethinking the Economic Contribution of the Voluntary Sector to Gross Domestic Product, a North Wales Case Study.
Mehdi Hassan.
Doethir mewn athroniaeth. Teitl y thesis, Modelu penderfynyddion System Cyfrifo Cost SCC o fewn deinameg gyfnewidiol sefydliadau yn Sri Lanka. Yn ogystal, enillydd gwobr Alpha Kappa Alpha a'r wobr Alpha Omega Alpha yn ogystal. Doctor of Philosophy. Thesis title, Modelling the Determinants of a Cost Accounting System, CAS, within the changing dynamics of organisations in Sri Lanka.
Padmi Nagrikandalange.
Doethir mewn athroniaeth. Teitl y thesis, Mentrau integreiddio adnoddau trawsffiniol, cysyniadoli ac archwilio. Doctor of Philosophy. Thesis title, Cross-Border Resource Integration Ventures, Conceptualization and Exploration.
Susan Sisse.
We now come to the most formal part of the ceremony. It's the point at which we confer the degrees or other awards on you and you become graduates. At some of the older universities in England, this would be done in Latin. At the new universities in England, it's done in English. Here in Wales, we do it in Welsh. The orator will ask me to confer the degrees and all their privileges on you, which I do. She will then ask me to do the same for those graduates who aren't able to be here today, and they will get their degrees in absentia. May I therefore ask you again to please stand and face this way.
Anrhydeddus isganghellor. Cymeradwyaf I chi dderbyn y myfyrwyr hynny i'w gwobrau ac I holl freintiau'r graddau hyn.
Twy ar awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, derbyn iaf chwych gwobrau ac I holl freintiau'r gwobrau hyn.
Anrhydeddus isganghellor. Cymeradwyaf I chi dderbyn yn ei hapsenoldeb y myfyrwyr hynny a enwyd yn rhannau priodol y rhaglen i'w gwobrau ac I holl freintiau'r graddau hyn.
Twy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, derbyn iaf y rhai a nodwyd yn ei habsenoldeb i'w gwobrau ac I holl freintiau'r gwobrau hyn. That's it. You have your degrees. Congratulations.
A gewch chi nawr eistedd I now may sit. Thank you, diolch. Wel, gai ofyn yn awr I gynrychiolydd o Fwrdd Llywodraethwyr Prifysgol Glyndwr Wrexham, Maxine Penlington, I gyflwyno gwobr I fyfyriwr nad ydyw'n graddio heddiw. May I now invite the Chair of the Board of Governors of Wrexham Glyndwr University, Maxine Penlington, to introduce an award to a non-graduating student today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have already heard from the Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor of the importance of celebrating the hard work and success of all of you and of the 1,000 or so individuals who are receiving their degrees, diplomas or certificates over these 3 days. However, we should also remember those who have received their awards from the university on a previous occasion. It gives me great pleasure, therefore, to announce that the university is once again in the position to present the Owain Glyndwr Society Prize for Alumni, with this year's recipient being an alumna and staff member of the university. May I now ask that the orator reads out the name of the alumna who will be receiving that prize today.
Gwobr Cymdeithas Owain Glyndwr I gyn-fyfyrwyr. The Owain Glyndwr Society Prize for Alumni. Doethir mewn athroniaeth, Doctor of Philosophy, Dr. Jan Green. Wel, hoffwn yn awr wahodd y canghellor I gau y cynulliad y prynhawn yma. I would now like to invite the Chancellor to close the congregations.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the granting of an academic award brings with it privileges and responsibilities. Through your hard work and diligence, you have joined a distinguished society of scholars. I would like to add my own personal congratulations to those of the Vice-Chancellor and the university. And I look forward to hearing of the great deeds you carry out as individuals and on behalf of your communities, wherever they are in the world. Good luck in the future. And in doing so, I formally close the congregation of Wrexham Glyndwr University. Thank you.
Wel, dyna ddiwedd ein seremoni am y prynhawn yma. Cynhelir cynulliad nesaf Prifysgol Glyndwr Wrexham y bore fori. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this afternoon's graduation ceremony. The next congregation of Wrexham Glyndwr University will be held tomorrow morning. Wel, ga I ofyn I chi gyd I sefyll, os gwelwch yn dda, ac aros ar eich traed hyd nes i'r orymdaith gan gynnwys y graddedigion newydd adael y neuadd. May I ask you all to stand and remain standing until the procession, including the new graduates, has left the hall. Diolch yn fawr iawn I chi. Thank you.